Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your April general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that includes cross-watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's okay to leave it be. This isn't going to resonate for absolutely everyone. So you take the parts that are resonating for you and you leave the bits that don't. Because it's a general read, you'll find the bits that are not resonating for you are actually part of someone else's timeline. Okay, and please also be patient with me as well while I get out your cards, because tarot, it does take time. And my table theme for this month is to celebrate World Earth Day, which is on April the 22nd. Okay, so we've got Gemini and Leo. We've got Aquarius energy, Libra, Sagittarius, Sagittarius twice, and Aquarius. Pisces, okay, Capricorn and Libra. Guidance, please, for Virgo. Cancerian, more Libra. Okay, so we've got Gemini, Sag and Leo as well. So your overall energy is the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Some of you have recently found out about a betrayal here with that particular combination. That's really not a good energy. I'm not going to lie. It's not great. Cross-watchers, please feel free to switch it around if it applies, but bear in mind it might not even be your story at all, okay? This particular Virgo has discovered that they've been cheated on, basically. A situation, Virgo, it left you feeling stuck in a lot of really negative energy with the Eight of Swords. In traditional tarot, it's the figure who's all bound and she's surrounded by all of the swords. It's the card of low self-esteem, negative self-talk, feeling that you're not good enough. You're quite possibly also moving out of a recent bout of depression as well, that was triggered by this particular incident. Now, your self-worth was really, really hit. And more recently, it's like you're starting to realise now that actually that wasn't your fault. It wasn't something that you brought on by yourself. This was a situation that another individual chose to put you through. It was their choice. You didn't choose to be put in that situation. They specifically, they did that to you. And now I can see in your cards that you're starting to believe in yourself again. It's like you're slowly but surely building up your self-confidence again, and you're ready to sort of leave that really depressing energy in the past. It's, yeah, you're ready to really put that whole episode behind you now, because you've worked through the emotions, you've been through it all, you're now coming to terms with the fact that this actually was not your fault, in spite of what the other individual might have said. It was their choice at the end of the day. Now, this might have been from many, many years ago, or it could be a recent event. It's showing up in your read because it's relevant either way to your current energies, because we've got communication here that's central to your read. It's central to everything with the Eight of Wands. This is very swift and sometimes very unexpected communication that's coming in. It's going to put you on guard. You immediately are going to be defensive when it pertains to this individual, and justifiably so. You're not going to want to reply to this individual. Now, the interesting thing with this is this individual is coming back because they're feeling that sort of karmic justice. That whole saying, what goes round comes around, it just came around, basically, which is why this is now showing up in your current energies, because that individual that specifically cheated on you, they have just had a taste of their own medicine here. And I can see really, really clearly in your cards with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands, the wall is going to go straight up. You're not going to entertain this particular individual because you're moving on with the Six of Swords. You've put all of that behind you, and now you're looking to the future. Now, we've got a hope and a fear here with the Star and the Moon. Some of you were actually hoping that this individual would get their just desserts. I know how bad that sounds, but it's in your cards. Some of you were hoping that this individual would actually experience the way that they treat others, because I'm looking here at a wish granted that pertains to karmic justice. Some of you, when you discover this individual that cheated on you has been cheated on, you are going to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And then when you're done laughing, you're going to laugh some more, because your back is going to ache through laughing so much. Because this individual, they basically showed you nothing but complete and utter disregard, disrespect, and they left you high and dry. That's what I'm seeing in your cards. And they seem to think that you're going to allow them to just walk back in, that you're just going to be happy and cheery when they send you a message. It just, wow. Not sure if brave or stupid. This individual has also seen that you've grown in confidence. Queen of Coins, you're very grounded, you're very stable, you're very secure, you're very happy. You've done the hard work that this particular individual forced you to do, and now that you're happy, now that you've finally picked yourself back up again, and some of you have even got you've got some money coming in here as well with the Queen of Coins, so be aware of that. This could be an individual that's just basically a user, but you're not, yeah, this individual's, they're not going to be able to come within reach of you. They're really, really not, because the walls are going to go straight up. And you're not daft, Virgo. You're really not. Even though a little part of you was kind of hoping for a reconciliation with this individual, you're not that nostalgic and you're not that naive, because they literally, they took you for a mug before, and it's like, you'll be damned if you ever allow another individual, far less the exact same individual, to treat you in that way ever again. This individual is scared though. They're scared of your power. They're scared of your growth and your stability, and how they see how strong you are now, and they're scared of that. It's not going to stop them though from trying to communicate with you. So if you have an inkling about who this particular individual is, probably save yourself some hassle and put them on block if they're not already, just to avoid you being put through any kind of unnecessary stress. Because I'm seeing here that this communication, or this individual in general, they've just got this really uncanny ability to trigger you. They just, even if someone says their name, it's like straight away you get furious. Yeah, it's not a great energy. So be prepared in the month of April to be triggered by that X. Okay, in your guidance we've got the Page of Swords and the Chariot. So you need to keep a close watch on a situation or an individual. There is forward movement here that's coming. Now, there's also, with the Page of Swords, you've got some kind of information up your sleeve, Virgo, that you haven't yet released, and there's a reason for that. You're being very, very clever. You can potentially destroy an individual just with this information that you've got. You haven't done it yet, and you're being advised here that there's even more information to be had. Plotting. So your guidance here is to use your willpower and continue to research. So you've been researching someone or something, and the guidance is like, you're getting hotter. Keep going. Also in your guidance is the Justice and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, again, you've been fighting for justice, like literally. It sounds really, really cheesy, but justice is going to be yours, Virgo. It really is. You've been fighting the long fight. You've done a lot of work as well. You've had to claw your way back up. The Seven of Wands also pertains to blocked communication as well. So you're fully justified in not even entertaining a conversation with this particular individual. You're basically, quite rightly, more concerned with better things. But it's showing up in your cards because it has got the potential to trigger you. So it's kind of like a warning read. I mean, you're Virgo, you don't do drama anyway, and this particular individual is just, they drag drama around wherever they go. Virgo, please. Just dropped it on the floor. Wicked. Mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false, betrayal, lies, cheats, beware. That's literally speaking for itself there, Virgo. Okay. And we have why, shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, Focus on the solution rather than the problem, and talking. Interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hoovering. Your instincts have told you it was literally a matter of time before that particular person returned to you, or attempted to return to you. You felt this in your guts. And this read is just basically confirming your suspicions. And you're just like, why? Why are you bothering me? Have we not got better things to do right now? Why am I having to deal with your shit? Well, I feel pretty bad for that particular individual, because I'm feeling very much Virgo, like they are cocky and arrogant, and they have no idea that they are literally about to walk into the lion's den by even thinking about approaching you again. Denial. I acknowledge my fear but replace it with the insight of awareness. Yeah, you're fully aware, and that individual is living in cloud cuckoo land. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. There's a part of you that is glad that this individual, they showed you their true colours when they did, because it allowed you to build yourself up bigger and stronger than ever before. So in a roundabout way, you're actually grateful to be free from them. And cross watchers, please always switch the energies around if it fits. Never try and force a storyline to fit. Bear in mind that this could be a completely different individual that Virgo's dealing with, cross-watcher, okay? Way too many. Okay, create space for new love. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. They choose you. You might not readily believe this, it might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing that you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. This individual aside, Virgo, there is another who has got their sights on you. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. The only difference between a friend and foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Yeah, you're completely in charge of this, Virgo. You were born with that it quality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you really want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Tally-o, the universe. Yeah. That one didn't appreciate what they had while they had it. And now that they're seeing that you've built yourself back up again, that's when they're coming back in to try and worm their way back into your life, Virgo. In the meanwhile, there is another individual who is actually watching you, admiring you from the sidelines. Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification and refinement. So this could involve a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Forgive and forget, a ritual cleansing of pain and lies, arise and waken, see a new sunrise. Now, personally, don't forgive and forget. Remember, heal and move on. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies, arise and awaken to see a new sunrise. And air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and to see the truth. So for a very, very tiny proportion of Virgo, you might feel tempted by this particular individual. So you're being asked here to stop before you take any kind of action. Just stop and sit with your thoughts for a moment. Right, I'll pull your positive affirmations as well for the rest of April. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Okay, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, then this is the Rebel deck. It's very brutal and to the point. And please bear in mind as well that it works in the exact same way as all other Oracle and Tarot, where it's for the individual who's watching to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. Okay. Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humour? Oh, you're going to be laughing. We clocked that right at the start of your read. You are going to laugh so much it's physically going to hurt. And winning. You've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. And then shame, regret and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Right, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Please get in touch if that resonated for you, because I don't know what it is that I'm reading. I just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I might not be able to reply to them, but I absolutely do read them all and appreciate every single interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Virgo. Take care, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.